Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Rich Latta here, back with another video. Excited to be talking to you guys. I came across an interesting video of Cheryl Swoopes. It's been a while since we talked about Cheryl Swoopes on this channel. Usually when we're talking about something Cheryl says, it's something kind of off kilter and we're calling her to the carpet, but I thought this video would be particularly interesting to break down and kind of analyze here. Cheryl Swoopes apparently believes Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever can win the WNBA championship. Stop the presses. I'm shocked when I found this out as well. This is, one of the people that was, just vocally kind of against Indiana, Caitlin Clark, talked a lot about the locker room on the team. But yeah, let's pull that video up here, and what we're gonna do is pause it for any interesting things I kind of hear. We will let Cheryl talk, come back with a wrap up. If you've been here before, you know how it is. But yeah, man, let's take a look at this. You can follow me on Twitter at RichLatta32. Hit me on the Cash App. Check out the merch site as well, OneLifetimeWorldwide.com, if you want to get a hat, shirt, all that stuff. But yeah, let's take a look at what Cheryl had to say. And Cheryl Swoopes says the Fever could win the title this season.
The team that I feel made the biggest moves, maybe even the best moves, that would be the Indiana Fever. I think the Indiana Fever went from just being in the playoffs last season to potentially winning a championship.
Cheryl said this like it just hit her in real time. Like, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but when you look around the league and you look at the moves, they're right there. Interesting.
You add the OG DeWanna Bonner, who plays both ends of the floor, who's a competitor, Natasha Howard, who's another OG, who's going to bring the defensive presence. And then you're bringing back Aaliyah Boston, who continues to get better every single year. Can we talk about Kelsey Mitchell, who is just a walking bucket? How much stronger Caitlin got in the offseason. She was in the gym working on her game. This Indiana Fever team, they have put the pieces together in this offseason, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do.
I am almost speechless, baffled. This isn't usually the tone that gets taken when it comes to Cheryl Swoopes and Caitlin Clark, going all the way back to the postseason tournament scoring record that Caitlin took from Cheryl. She makes really good points. Aaliyah's coming back. Kelsey Mitchell's coming back. Can we talk about Kelsey Mitchell? She threw that little thing in there. And then she talked about Caitlin's obvious strength gain over the offseason. And, that is something that I did not expect to hear. I made a video previously where I talked about the national media's awakening to Caitlin Clark, as some more positive coverage as I kind of come through, and by extension now the Indiana Fever. And I think this is part of it. She, listed, DeWanna Bonner. She listed Natasha Howard. It was almost like these people she was comfortable with giving the props to before she could get to the core of the Fever. And I think this is something to watch as far as, the shift that is going on with the narratives. And the Fever got the attention of the nation last year, and I don't think any of that is going to slow down. I definitely agree with Cheryl that it is a championship team, and championship level team, that is. And but I don't, at the same time, I think if they don't win the championship, I don't think it's some like tragedy or anything. I think the Liberty are just like insanely stacked to the gills, and they are a team that almost has no excuse. The Fever feel like they're right on the cusp. Like, if, they play, they can win. Anything can happen when you throw a ball in the air, essentially. But, in this league, you're going to need guns. You're going to need weapons, multiples, just because of the size of the league and the talent of the players in the league. So good on Cheryl Swoopes to look at the end of Fever roster and step into reality, I think that's a fair phrase as it comes to a lot of her previous, Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever analysis. It shows a little bit of a switch, which is encouraging. So why do you think that Cheryl is being positive toward the Fever now? Is this on the up and up? You let me know what you think. Anyway, I'm up out of here. This is Rich. Holla. One Lifetime.